Hey folks, this is Rainer here from tradingwithrainer.com. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend, spending time with your family and taking a break from the hectic week, right? So today I'll be going through with you a number of pairs, and the first pair we have here is the British Pound Yen, alright? So some of my readers have said that, hey, we have a bearish gartley pattern that is setting up, so will we go for a shot? So for those of you who do not know what a gartley pattern is, I'll just draw it out for you guys right here, alright? So I'll just zoom in, right? So a bearish gartley, this is point X to point A. Then I'll draw my flip expansion, A to B, B to C, and C to D. So a gartley pattern tends to terminate at the AB equals to CD, which is at 100% of AB equals to CD and the 786 level. Furthermore, we also have a confluence of AB at a 127. See, so this points that price, right, according to harmonics, has a probability of terminating at this level around the 150, around the 154 500 level, alright, 154.50, alright. Alright, so would I want to take a shot at this level given this bearish gartley pattern? Well, I have something else to add, right? I'm a trend trader, so trend trader, we want to trade with the trend. So are we trading with the trend? Look left, alright? Structure will leave clues. So looking left, what we see here is that we have a strong uptrend, right? So we can see here, all the way, it's been making higher highs and higher lows. See? Higher lows here, retest, here, here, now here. So would we want to go short on such a beautiful uptrend? Not for me, alright? So personally, given that, even though that this gartley pattern will perform at the 154.50 level, I would definitely give this trade a miss because I do not want to trade against the trend. Would this trade plays out? Well, never know. Anything is possible in the markets, but I only trade when all factors line up. So, needless to say, this trade is definitely not for me. Alright. So, for those of you who want to know more about harmonic pattern like the gartley and the bad pattern, you can actually go to tradingwithrainer.com. Under education, I have a series of harmonic lessons, and you can actually start from series 1, and I think it's a 5 or 6 part series, and you can actually look through them and have a better understanding of how to draw harmonic patterns. Alright, so the next pair I'll be looking at is actually the euro dollar, right? So looking at the euro dollar, right, again this pair has been range bound since March last year, and right now price is actually forming what we call a pennant or a flag pattern, you know. So I'll classify it as perhaps a pennant, right, or even a triangle, right? Whatever the case, it means that price is consolidating and trying to make the next move upwards, right? Because given the recent momentum which has been up, I'm anticipating that price will actually hit higher in the coming week. So for the euro dollar, how I play this is actually I would place a buy stop above this swing high here, alright? Or for those who like more confirmation, alright, if you believe it helps stacks the probability in your favor, you can actually wait for price to break out this high here, alright? And stops to place below this swing low here, alright? So you have a risk reward of about, I would say, this portion here, and your potential reward is until here, which is here, right? So it's about close to 1 to 1.5 or even 1 to 2 depending on where you place your buy stop and where you place your stop loss orders. Alright, so this is what I anticipate for the euro dollar in the coming week. Alright, the breakout of this pennant and for price to actually retest the 134.14 level. Right, placing of your stop loss would logically be below this swing low here. Alright, and for your buy stop order to get long, personally I will place above this swing high. Traders could also look at this swing high if they are not comfortable, as there might be potential resistance at the 132 level. Alright, so do take note for this pair, the euro dollar. Next pair I'll be looking at would be the Euro Aussie. Alright, we had a loss on the Euro Aussie last week. Okay, if you guys recall, I remember me saying that I placed a buy limit order around here with my stops around here, and needless to say, I was taken out when price came back lower. Alright, had a stop on this trade, but nonetheless, you know, life moves on, and let's find the next opportunity to trade. So looking at this pair on the daily chart, you can see that price is still consolidating. Alright, so if you ask me what is price doing at this moment, it seems to be ranging, accumulating further strength for more upside. Alright, because looking at the forward chart, right, we can see that price is actually making higher lows. Right, you can see here, here, retest, and right now there's this low down here. So for those of traders who wants to get long, again, a buy stop will be placed above here with your stop loss below here, this swing low. So where would traders look to take profit, right? With that, we have to go to the weekly chart, and we can see that the next obvious target is actually this level here, around the 153 level, alright? So what we have is a potential about 820 pips with stop loss of about 300 pips. So we have about roughly a 1 to 2.5 risk reward for this trade. However, due to the large size of the stop loss, I would definitely suggest that traders reduce their lot size, alright? So if you are usually trading one standard, definitely reduce it to maybe a 0.2 because of this 300 pip stop loss, alright? As for your targets, you can look at the 153 level, 153.60 for potential profit targets, because that's where price will eventually head to, because there's not much resistance along the way until that level, right? That's for the Euro Aussie. And another pair I like to look at is the Aussie New Zealand, right? It's been a massive downtrend, right? In fact, it's one of the nicest trending pair right now. Look at the daily again, you can see price is just making lower lows and lower high, right? Here, finally here. So downtrend, right? Even the one-eye Jack can tell you it's a downtrend. So how are we going to look for potential short opportunity, alright? So let's look at a 4-hour chart, and here we can see that price making lower low and lower high. So for those who like to get short on board, you can look to sell at this level here, which is about the 116.27 level here, right? Sell limit order here with your stops above here, above this swing high. So yep, that's how I will look to short this pair if price does retrace toward the 116.27 level, alright? So your risk is potentially this much, alright? As for your reward, let's look at a higher time frame, and we can actually see that, wow, the next potential support coming in is actually around the 1083 level, right? So that's about 700 pip, alright? But trust me, most traders will not be able to hold for that long. You know, when price start to retrace a little, they get panicky, they fidget, and they'll bail out the trade. So a guideline for you guys is, if price does come to the level to short and we manage to short, I would suggest either taking profit at the weekly ATR, or as long as price keeps making lower lows and lower high, we hang on to the trade, alright? If the weekly ATR is met, we bail out, or when the lower low and lower highs is violated, we bail out. So these two scenarios is what I will look to exit from my trade, alright? So, but personally, preferably, I will actually look to take profit at the weekly ATR, alright? So if I were to get short at this level here, at the 116.27 level, around this region, alright, I'll look to take profit at the weekly ATR. So how you go to look at the weekly ATR, you can just go to ATR trend. Let me see, where's the ATR? Average true range, 14 period, and we can see the ATR for last 14 periods about 180 pips. Alright, so you can look to take profit of about 180 pips. Alright, so that's how I play. Right, so your stop loss is about 100 pips, so it's about close to 1 to 2 risk reward for this pair. Right, and moving on to the next pair would be gold. Alright, let's look at gold. Again, nothing has changed. Right, I maintain my downward bias and placing of a sell limit order at the 1350 level. Alright, so this level will be a level to look out for gold, 1350. Right, a sell limit here, and potential stops can get above here. Alright, so again, take profit wise, you can use the weekly ATR, or as long as price keeps making lower low and lower high, you let the trade run, right? When that lower low and lower high is violated, you look to take your profits, alright? So with that, I've come to conclude my weekly analysis. Hope you guys find it useful, right? You guys can actually go down to tradingwithrainer.com and sign up for my weekly updates, alright? It's free, nothing is being charged at all. Or could even subscribe to my YouTube videos if you guys actually do enjoy it and find it useful. Right, with that, I wish you good luck and good trading. Right, thank you.